Hello, my crafty friends. I'm in a totally different place than I usually am. I look worse than I usually do, but there is a reason for it. But first, let's go back to where I saw you last. I was about to go in and have my kidney stones done, which I did. I was supposed to go in and come home that night. I was laid on the bed waiting for him. Nothing to do. Just lay there talking to the nurse, the anesthesiologist for a while, waiting for my turn. My turn ended up being not a short one, but a 3-hour one, because the stents they put in were supposed to be only there for 6 weeks, were left there for 6 months, and they went brittle. This is probably why I had so much pain going to the toilet to pee, and why I had so much blood coming out with it. So I can actually go to the toilet now, and it's so nice. But it was 3 hours it took, so I ended up staying overnight, very, very dosed up on medication. I don't take medication much as a rule, just occasional headache tablet. They stuck fentanyl or something in me, which made me a bit out of it. But anyway, so that's all done. Old man's doing okay. I think I spoke to you prior. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so I think I spoke to you about that. He's fine. He's fine. Well, his heart's still got issues, but he's actually functioning and it's working at the moment. Have I done much crocheting? No, I have not. I have started little projects and just couldn't get into it. Like I lost my crojo. But last night I started learning how to do the Granny Willow square, I think. And you can make tops and stuff because you know I like to make wearables. Okay, that's that. Now it is Tuesday, the something of March, 4th of March. It's around midday, around that time, I'm not sure exactly. And I've been flat out. Last week I was setting up for a garage sale. And for those who are on my other channel, which has been a bit dead, which I just put a video on the other day, you'll see that I had a garage sale, okay? Had a garage sale, it was for a year in the making. Now, you guys also know that I have more than one shed full of stuff because I am an ex-hoarder, ex-memory keeper. No, I still keep things, but I don't sell as much as I was, and I've got to get back into do it again. But my shed was full. Now, for those who didn't see it, I'll try and get a photo, put it up here, show you what my shed looked like the other day on Sunday when I got it already. I had my garage sale Sunday. It was a bit of a dud. I won't do a Sunday again. But since then, we have had a major flood warning coming. With that flood water come up here just under the house like it did last time before we bought the house, like just veranda, just under the house? Or will it come lower? I can't expect it going any higher. Or will it come lower? I don't know. But what I've done to the shed, it's something I've been wanting to do, is clean the shed out really well. What I've done to the shed, and I'll share with you, even though you might have seen it on my other channel, I'll turn you around, is this. Gutted it, okay? Well, it's not completely gutted because I don't care anymore. A lot of that stuff's supposed to be going to the op shop. If this stuff dies, if it goes away, if it gets if it gets flooded off, I don't care. I'm so done with stuff. My house is full. I'll chuck up some photos for you. So this is where my busyness has been the last couple of weeks. I've still got to get my grandmother's, I've got another door, grandmother's cupboard. I've got to put that upstairs yet. There are a few things I've got to do. That can stay because I can wash that down. And my husband said not to worry about a lot of stuff. I don't care. If this all just goes, it goes. I'm so done. My 2 trunks of dress-ups have got to go upstairs. But that's where I am. But what am I doing right now? I'm install that because I've got to put the dryer up and all that stuff. My grandson was sleeping down here. The mattress has fallen down, the spare mattress, so it's got to go back up. Yes, the floors are dirty. Underneath these dirty floors, this is where it flooded that time when I had all that stuff. Last year, nearly a year ago, just over a year ago actually, I had painted all the flooring black, and you can see it's all worn out, so it was a waste of time. And the floodwaters came and all my stuff got ruined. I had to throw bulk amount of stuff out, dry out photos, etc. Anyway, what am I doing? Okay, so this lounge, I covered this lounge a good few years ago. It only got 3 workable legs. 1 leg won't stay in. But it's been used, okay? It's used a lot. I was a faded mauve colour when I bought it, so I did it up. And it was a chair that kids used to sit on, my grandkids used to sit on and get photos on it. I was going to pull it apart completely and chuck the frame, but my 22-year-old granddaughter has memories, loves this lounge. So what I'm in the middle of doing at the moment is pulling out all the fabric that got ruined by all the water we've had under here. That has, and all the stuff, you know what I mean? Kids messy. And I'm going to pull it apart, take off the fabric to reuse. Oh, I'd like to make carpet bags eventually, but reuse the fabric. And probably put the frame of the lounge once it's pulled apart, maybe into storage or up high, and hope for the best. And I can re-put it back together again. But that's my crafty thing at the moment. So I should have... So it was always a very comfortable lounge even to sleep on, but the kids have wrecked the strut things, you know, the things. So that's all got to be, they're all stretched, so I've got to pull it all apart. So it needs to be pulled apart. So what's a better time to do it than now, when everything's got to get moved? There's also this cupboard here. I forgot to mention my husband's mother's cupboard that she's had forever. It's got to go upstairs. Wait for my nephew to come and get it. So there's things like that I've got to get up. Well, my husband's tools can stay there. But I'm going to focus on this today and crocheting tonight. I'll probably show you that later when I'm doing it, maybe. But anyway, I'll see you then. Here we have it. I had a break for a bit, but a few hours later, I got it all off. The arms are off. This fabric being washed. This pile of all the residue. I will redo this lounge. I'll tighten up these. I'll get some new straps, or I'll tighten up the ones there and get new ones for there. So they're all stretched to pieces. I'll get new legs for it. I don't know what I'm going to cover it in yet, because they're the arms. Will I reuse the fabrics and redo it all again, or will I pull that off and make a new one? You shall be watching to see. So that's it for today. I'll go upstairs and do some crocheting later. Back in my normal place. It's going on 8 o'clock, and I just want to show you what I am actually making, because it's been absolutely a fiasco. Excuse the mess I've got over here. You know I'm a messy person. Like I said earlier, I haven't been able to crochet anything. I started making little baby dresses. I could not get into it. I wasn't happy with the way it was looking, the size. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's just not, it's not clicking with me. I've got all that green wool that I can't use. There's things I started making a few times I just couldn't get into, and then I saw this pattern, this picture, and I really liked it. I've seen this granny stitch everywhere lately. I'll pop up, I am doing the tutorial with this lady. I just looked at it and I've forgotten her name already, but I'll pop her name here. But it's the Granny Smith, I keep saying that, the granny one. Now I forgot what it's called. Willow something, I think. I can't remember. Anyway, I've decided, this is me being crazy, but you know how I made this and I got stuck? I'm probably never going to wear it. So I decided I'm going to pull that apart. So I'm using the wool I've got here, the yarn I've got there, which is cotton bamboo, I think, and I'm making the little thingy. I'm up to the next this row now, whatever it's called, which I'll let you know. But I'm doing 2 at one time. I've got to do 4 for the pattern. So I'm using the inner and the outer of that yarn, trying not to get it knotted. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I've seen them made into jumpers and stuff, but I'm not a real big fan of all these 4 squares at the front and all that. I didn't like it, but I did like the 2 squares. So this was probably going to be quite large, I presume. Will I continue to do it? I hope so. It's sort of, you know, I like to keep busy when I'm sitting watching movies. So yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. So I thought I'd just end that video with that. I don't know where I'm going to go with that lounge. I've got to I don't know how high the floodwaters are going to come. We're going to move cars tomorrow afternoon, because I think it's going to hit Thursday. I don't know. I don't think it's going to hit as bad as it did in 22 before we moved here. But the bus is working. We can move the bus if we have to, which I'm sitting in at the moment. I just can't wait till this week's over. It's just been very stressful organising stuff, and my house, like I said earlier, is just full. If you want to see what it looks like, I think I shared pictures already, but just trying to think, did I share upstairs? I don't know if I did. Anyway, I don't think I have, but it's a big mess upstairs. I might show on my other channel, but that's where I am. That's what I'm doing. I've got myself stocked up with all our beautiful passion fruits. I picked a few of those, and there's a few more. I might have to go in there to go around there tomorrow, make sure I grab any in case the floods take any away. There's not much else to tell you guys. I'm sorry, it's pretty boring, but yeah, we're just waiting for this cyclone to re-hit, floodwaters to come and recede, and get back to normal life again. Anyway, wherever you are, be safe, and I'll talk to you sometime soon, maybe next week if I'm lucky, if you're lucky, if we're lucky. All right, take care. Bye. Before I go, I just want to show you where I'm up to. I just finished the last doing the last row on this one. I've got to do one more row on this one. That's what they look like, but they're so small. So I've got to work out how to make them bigger, because I think the pattern, I'll work it out. I'll find a pattern somewhere. The pattern joins like that, but it's got to be a lot bigger, both of them. So I don't know how to do that, but I'm going to do 4 of this to this size now, and then work out how to make them bigger, what I need to make them bigger, what pattern. And then I'm going to join it and probably make it longer and probably make the sleeves longer. Who knows what's going to happen if I even finish it. So I'll just leave it at that. It's pouring outside. Pretty knackered. But yeah, I will see you hopefully again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.